Alright, big patch notes today. Okay, I want to take a look at the lobotomy characters first, because that honestly is the most interesting one to me. Let's take a look at Dawn 133 as I expected. It's slashing, slashing, and then piercing with gluttony, lust, and gloom resource. Oh, aggro, so it's a bruiser character or a tank character, either one. Inflict rupture count on skill 1. Hello? Okay, that's a pretty interesting one there. And then we got the flashing lure. This skill slot gains aggro next turn. If the target has X plus rupture, you gain coin power. Oh ho ho, rupture gang support. Oh my goodness, more characters for the rupture. Yes, yes, yes. If the target has X minus rupture count, you inflict rupture count. Oh, that's an interesting line. That means that if you get to a certain rupture, you replace all the rupture that you applied. Oh, very interesting. And this gains aggro also, so it's a tank for the Rupture Gang. Rupture Gang currently does not really have a tank except maybe for 7 Outis, who is a bit of a bruiser type. She can take some hits and she can also dish out a lot of Rupture count application, so very, very interesting. And then it's a 3 coin move also, so it looks like maybe you have quite a bit of damage. I think as a 2-star, I'll definitely bring her along for Rupture Gang, for sure. My Rupture Gang is already pretty much all built, except the 7 Association Yisang. That one is the... no, sorry, not 7 Association Yisang, W Yisang. I think that's the only one I have not built yet. But damn, this Rupture stuff is super, super interesting. Rupture count application, and then on the skill tree, we also have Rupture count application. So this is just, that's a lot of Rupture count, actually. That's like 1, 2, and then 3. Of course, if the numbers is really like low, then it doesn't really matter too much. But if it's positive Rupture count application, right, then this character is like a must bring for every Rupture character. And she's a 2-star, which means that if you pull Walpurgis Knight, right, the odds of getting her is super high. It's most likely that you'll be able to get one of your Dawns at least before the end of the Walpurgis banner. So yeah, this is really, really good looking. Whirlwind Om Nom Nom, gain aggro and the target has X potency rupture, you gain coin power. Whew, coin power and coin power on your skill 2, skill 3, and both of them have 3 coins. That is actually looking very solid. And then for the skill 3 on hit, you also heal HP. The heal amount increases when reusing your coin. When reusing your coin, which part makes her reuse her coin? Heal additional HP based on rupture on target, and if you're at low HP, you reuse coin. So this character wants to get hit, get to low HP, use skill 3 so that you can reuse your skill 3 here to restore your HP by hitting the enemy, and you also inflict rupture count on the enemy. Do you heal based on the rupture damage you deal as well? That one I don't know. Maybe it's just a fixed amount here because it says heal blank HP. So maybe you just need to accommodate or just like rely on that number there. Don't really know how much you heal. Maybe it'll be like 10% HP or something like that. Or it's just a flat like heal 20 or something like that. If it is like 10, 20 HP, I think it actually be a very, very powerful move. Because then this Dawn is actually quite useful. You can use her to tank hits where you don't really want to like clash with. And you just make her get hit really, really hard. And then you just heal her back up using that skill tree, and you'll be applying Rupture with the rest of your gang, the 7 Association. So this is a very synergistic character already, I can see off the bat. Yeah, I'm really excited to get this one, and she's so cute also, holy shit. Oh my goodness. What about the defense? If the target has X plus Rupture, you gain final power, and at the skill end, you heal HP equal to remaining shield HP. Oh, so you gain final power on this guard. Okay, and then you heal the HP equal to the remaining shield HP. Okay, so that is quite interesting. If this unit skill slot has aggro, you also gain clash power. Whoa, if this unit skill slot has aggro, you gain clash power, and that's all 3 of her skill slots. And you heal HP every time this unit hits enemies that targeted this unit with an attack skill in the chaining phase. Yo, this is a lot of healing. That's a lot of healing. So this whole kit is apply Rupture, generate aggro, get hit, get coin power and clash power if they if you're just using any skill really, except your guard doesn't have any aggro generation, but that doesn't really matter because every other skill of yours has good aggro generation, so you just gain clash power, and then you also have coin power because the target will have rupture because you run her in the rupture gang, and you heal HP if you hit the guy that hit you when you were generating aggro. So man, the only requirement is that it targets you also, so it doesn't even need to hit you or anything like that. It means that if the enemy targets you cause you have aggro, you can hit him back and you can heal. This Dawn is looking like a really strong bruiser character. She doesn't mind getting hit, and she gains a lot of clashing power just by getting aggro on herself. Wow, this is already a very fun looking character, and I see her as like a must use in the Rupture Gang, just because she also has like so much Rupture count application. Of course, I need to wait for the numbers. Like if it's like maybe like one Rupture count application, it's not super amazing. But if it's like 3 Rupture count for the second skill and maybe like 3 Rupture count for the third skill, then that is 100% keep, because that is neutral Rupture altogether. So that is just going to be super super good. And if you're running the Rupture Gang in Mirror Dungeon anyway, you get Thunder Branch plus plus, you get Talisman plus plus. Talisman plus plus will work with her skill 1 and skill 2, because both of them are slashing moves. And she also has Gluttony with her guard and her skill 1, so she can synergize very well with all the Gluttony related stuff based on Rupture. So just super super good addition to the Rupture Gang. I see her as a pretty much a must get. So Walpurgis Knight once again cooking and giving me a must pull 2-star unit pretty much. I'm gonna definitely get her just for my Rupture Gang. Like, look at that shit, so cool, and the design is so so good also. This is an absolute banger of a character. P-Moon cooked for sure. And now Magic Bullet. I already saw they're introducing Dark Flame, and they're changing a lot of the statuses to include statuses that help to apply your main status. So Dark Flame, for example, it is an ability that makes the target lose defense level equal to the value of Dark Flame. And then at turn end, you deal the value X burn on the target, Pride affinity damage, and then you expire. So you deal the Dark Flame times the burn. So if I get 99 and I apply Dark Flame on the target, then I'm going to burst 1 times 99 Pride affinity damage on the target and then expire. We have Burst Burn. Oh my god, it's Burning Deluge. Finally! Burn is going to be so fun with this shit, finally. And the target also loses defense level also, it's just additional defense level down. 3-9 also makes some defense level down, and this Dark Flame doesn't seem to consume the burn from like all of your applications. So if you apply 99 times 9 count of your burn to the target already, and that's not that hard honestly, then Dark Flame here will just consume whatever burn you have and doesn't really consume your count from what I can see here off the bat. So Dark Flame is Pog. Oh my goodness, finally dude. Oh, and then this Outis also comes with Magic Bullet. Doesn't run on ammo normally. The value changes depending on the certain skill effects. The higher the value, then the higher the base power and coin power of skill tree. So pretty much you need to build up Magic Bullet for your skill tree, as I expected. So let's look at the skills now. Ignition. Gain coin power for every X burn on target. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Inflict Dark Flame next turn. And then inflict burn equal to Dark Flame on target. This part, I mean, you don't need burn application. Burn application is super easy, alright? So the main thing here is that you apply Dark Flame. So the fact that your skill 1 already applies Dark Flame means you get to ignite all the burn that is on the target and you trigger your burn really, really fast. Burn is cooking. Detonate Magic Bullet. Gain coin power for every X burn on target. This is pretty much Liu Ishmael's coin skills. She pretty much also gets coin power for every burn on target, and this Outis also gains coin power for every burn on target. So this is really, really nice. So you gain coin power, although these skills, to be fair, they are 2 coin skills, but they both apply Dark Flame. So that is really, really cool. Detonate Magic Bullet. You on hit at less than X Magic Bullet, you gain Magic Bullets, and then you inflict your Dark Flame equal to your Magic Bullet next turn. So let's say if I apply 2 of these, right, then that's 2 times 99 burn on target. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy. Oh, that's a lot of burn damage. And then you inflict Dark Flame equal to Magic Bullet, so if you apply 2 already, that's like a crap ton of damage. And then on hit, inflict burn equal to Dark Flame. I don't really give a shit about this part. Everyone else can apply burn for you. You, as an Outis, don't really need to apply burn for me. And then now the big one. Magic Bullet Fire. How do I get my attack weight? Deal more damage based on burn on target, okay? Before attack, you gain Magic Bullet. You lose SP proportional to Magic Bullet. Attack weight becomes equal to Magic Bullet. I see. So you have to build up a bunch of Magic Bullet. At X or less SP, Y% chance to attack indiscriminately. So that is how you can get the indiscriminate attack on your skill tree. And after attack, if at 7 Magic Bullet, you will reset to 0. And if you have 7 Magic Bullet, I assume you lose a crap ton of SP, and that will make you have a super high chance to attack indiscriminately or 100% chance to attack indiscriminately. And then you inflict Dark Flame equal to Magic Bullet. So if we stack up to 7, we apply 7 Dark Flames to all of our enemies, and then that's 7 times 99 damage. Explosion, they're dead. Oh my goodness, this is a very interesting skill tree, that's for sure. Inflict Dark Flame equal to Magic Bullet. So you can get Magic Bullet from your skill 2, and then from the guard skill as well. price of a bullet. On use, gain magic bullet. On use, gain final power proportional to magic bullet. So you get more guard the more magic bullets you get, and you lose SP equal to magic bullet. So the price of a bullet sacrifices your SP to gain more magic bullets, and then your skill 2, detonate magic bullet, gives you more magic bullets if you are less than a certain amount of magic bullets. So skill 2 is going to be quite important, your guard skill is going to be quite important, but if you're running the burn gang, honestly, just inflicting dark flame next turn is already pretty damn big for just detonating your damage 99 every turn. Getting your magic bullet stuff by using your skill 2 is also really, really good. Skill 2 is just straight up better than your skill 1 in my opinion, because it helps to build up magic bullet for your skill 3, which will inflict a lot more dark flames the more bullets you have, and skill 2 will always give you one magic bullet pretty much, it looks like. So you will always be able to detonate one time, so it is just superior skill 1 in my opinion. The skill 1, maybe you could trade it off for a guard skill instead, so they can build up more magic bullets, so that you will be able to do your detonate magic bullet and your magic bullet fire. So maybe it will be something like a triple pride comp. As you can see here, she actually has a pride on skill 2 and pride on skill 3, and then her guard skill is also pride, and her skill 1 is a bit weaker than skill 2 in my opinion. So that means that your skill 1 probably get replaced by your pride, so you're effectively a triple pride character, very similar to the design of Quick Heathcliff. Quick Heathcliff is also Envy, and then the guard skill is also Envy. So that is my opinion of this character. And then for the passive, if the main target's defense level is lowered by X or more, you gain poise before you attack. And if you crit on that skill 3, which I'm expecting to be humongous damage, then that is going to be a lot. And also you gain like you gain burn on main target poise. So if you have 99, right, do you just get 99 poise straight up before you attack? That is kind of insane. So it looks like the synergy here is that you definitely want to use defense level down stuff with the burn gang. So the 3-9 egos that are from the paid battle pass of season 3, those are really, really good to synergize with this ego here. And yeah, that is really, really powerful, because you apply defense level, you get poise before you attack, you can almost guarantee a crit on your skill 3, and I expect your skill 3 to do a crap ton of damage. So synergy wise, I think this character is super, super cool. Have to wait for the coin power. I think that her damage output though could be a little bit limited compared to a lot of other characters due to the low number of coins she has, but it doesn't really matter for me honestly, because the fact that she applies Dark Flame, which is burn deluge, is already good enough for me. I've been waiting for this character for so long, because burn has always been so mid, because it takes so long for the burns to explode, and now I finally have Dark Flame. This is the big W. I'm definitely getting this character for my burn team, and I'm gonna uptype for all my burn characters, and I'm gonna run it down in the dungeon. So excited to go and try burn for now. Yep. Okay, anyway, let's look at the support passives for the two characters. So for Outis, one ally with the most SP deals increased damage with ego skills. If the ego skill consumes X plus ego resources, you deal additional damage. This is a really powerful one, I think. Most SP deals increased damage with ego. If the ego skill consumes X plus, then you deal additional damage. That means Sun Shower can actually benefit from this, because Sun Shower, as if you are 45 SP, then you'll be able to get the buff. And if the ego skill consumes X+, which most likely Sun Shower will, because Sun Shower consumes like a shit ton of ego resources, you do additional damage as well as having the Yisang passive on top of that. I think this character actually fits very well with any of those 7 AoE big nukes, like maybe Ishmael's WoW Ego, Sun Shower, Yisang, or even Ebony Stem. Well, okay, you can't use Ebony Stem, it's Outis, sorry. You can't use Ebony Stem, so it's the other two characters. So this support passive is really, really powerful if you do not want to use your Outis for any burn shenanigans. Right. And then for Dawn support, the ally with the highest aggro skill slot heals HP every time they hit an enemy that targets this unit. If you combine this with Hong Lu, right? K Hong Lu, I think K Hong Lu is gonna get even more effective HP at this point. I think that guy has like effective HP of 1000 something, so it's almost impossible for him to die. But if you give him more healing from this support passive, I think he actually just like, the odds of him dying is just, you are a bad player, honestly, I think. Like, that's the only way that he can actually die. And by default, he already takes so much effort to actually kill your Hong Lu, right? And then you add this passive that heals him every time. Then he has his own passive healing, and then he has his own Dimension Shredder to make him not die one time. Like, I think Hong Lu is just not going to die at all with this kind of support passive. So yeah, this is a pretty solid support passive. Can actually function as a regular healing support passive for a lot of other tanks as well. Like Zwei Gregor. Zwei Gregor can heal himself with Lantern, or Rhino. Rhino cannot really heal himself. Pursuance doesn't really heal Rhino himself, but this support passive here will help out Rhino quite a bit so that he can sustain himself a little bit more, for example. So I think this is actually quite a solid support passive. And then even besides that, right, their kits are already so damn good. I personally think that these two characters are practically must-pulls. So this is already very, very, very solid stuff. I really cannot wait to go and try these characters in the Rupture Gang or the Burn Gang. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. I am recommending everyone go and get this. If you have those team comps built already and you're not a new player. So whether you pull or not, right, I would say for new players, right, you should still drop your Lunacy here, because this is honestly one of the most efficient banners that you could drop Lunacy on, because you can get the unique units here. You could probably get the previous Walpurgis Knight units as well. I haven't checked the patch notes for that. And you can also get spooked by other characters in the current pool of units. For example, Ninclair could suddenly appear. So you could get a bunch of limited units just by dropping Lunacy here. And then you could also get a bunch of good units just by getting spooked by random people every now and then. So I think for new players, this is actually a really good banner to pull on. It's just that whether you build these two, right, I would say for new players, maybe it's a bit sus. Because for a new player, right, what you really are interested in is good coin power, or just very easy to use characters. For example, Dichi is extremely easy to use and has very strong coin power. She is very hard to kill because she generates a lot of shielding and stuff. And she also outputs a lot of damage. So someone like that would be high priority. Rabbit is straight up very, very powerful. DPS only needs to go to uptie 3, so very efficient. So those characters are a bit more higher priority to build compared to someone like Dawn, who really only works when you have a bunch of other Rupture characters, and for Outis, who is only really usable when you have a bunch of Burn characters. But if you're an old-timer like me, you have 7 Association, you've grinded all of your units, then these two units must pull. Must pull, in my opinion. I think Dawn potentially could be a not pull if the Rupture count is not great, but I think P1 is going to cook. So I'm going to predict already, before I even see the numbers, that this character here is going to be either neutral Rupture count or +1 Rupture count somewhere. So I think she's going to be a must pull no matter what, in my opinion. And then Outis, yeah, I'm pulling that shit. Dark Flame is going to make Burn an actual status, an actually good status that's comparable with other statuses. So this shit is a must pull in my opinion. I am absolutely excited. I'm very, very happy with these two units here. New players, I already told you what you needed to do. Pretty much these two characters here, if you were to get them, I would not recommend building them, because you would rather build someone else that's more strong by themselves already. Right. So that is my opinions for these two characters. If I miss anything, feel free to correct me in the comment section. And yeah, I will leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys get your units. After all, it's not guaranteed. You have to pull 200 times in order to guarantee even one of these units. So I hope you guys are getting lucky with your pulls here. Right, good luck on the 11th of January, guys. I'm so excited for this. Alright, bye-bye.